This is Collin with APTV, and I'm here with Dalskin. Your music is very politically charged at points, and I know the world's in a very interesting place, I'd call it, right now. So I was wondering what you guys feel Dalskin does to make the world a better place.
We have a platform, and we kind of it's not that we have to speak out, we want to, because we see these things happening, and as much as a lot of us are really privileged to not be going through some of it, it's we see this stuff happening and we say something about it because we have a platform and we need to use it. So yeah.
We use our voice for other people that can't use their voice, kind of take that on ourselves to speak out about that kind of stuff. Anything that makes us mad, and we see injustices going on, and we're we want to talk about it.
Yeah, so we talk about it.
We're also pretty okay at recycling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we do that hard. We try.
Is that a common theme when you're on tour? Does it make it any more difficult for the recycling aspect?
Does.
We
Yes.
save, if we can't find a good recycling place, we have to save all of our recycling in the bay under our RV.
Yeah.
So we have to recycle. Alex is the expert at that.
I try. It's very hard on the road, but there's nothing that makes me happier than a big old recycling bin out behind a venue. But we'll look.
Yeah,
we'll look today. We haven't seen it.
There's a lot of parts of the U.S. that really don't recycle. Just the Midwest, Texas, you just cannot find recycling anywhere. So we literally store and sort all of our recycling, and we keep it underneath our RV. So we just have bags of trash that we're carrying around with us.
Plastics and everything.
Yeah.
You haven't had to leave any.
This is the important part of what we're doing. Is recycling.
We're recycling.
I hope you haven't have to leave any equipment behind or anything, right?
No.
We're we don't need that guitar. We need to bring the recycling.
I actually saw you at Warped Tour last year in Milwaukee. Immediately stuck out to me, and I read that you guys are very into keeping the Riot Grrrl spirit living on. Who are your biggest influences when it comes to that kind of scene?
For sure, Kathleen Hanna. Number one, that has always been one of our biggest inspirations. When we started as a band, we were just Bikini Kill, and we used to even cover Rebel Girl back in our start. I would say Distillers is another just cool gal that we love. We just look up to a lot of powerful, strong women that we see doing things that we want to do, and we're we want to emulate that same passion.
Yeah.
And what would you say to female-fronted or just female bands on the rise as you guys are kind of rising up the ranks and getting bigger and bigger? What would you say to them to kind of keep them going?
Keep going. Keep practicing. You can never be practiced enough. You can never stop getting better.
Yeah.
This industry is a hard one, regardless of who you are, and you just have to keep working towards being better, no matter where you're at.
I would say push back. There's a lot of people that are going to push you, and you just have to push back against them. There's always going to be somebody, whether or not they're going right out and saying you can't do this. There's just going to be small mannerisms, just treating you differently than you see the guys around you being treated, and people are always just going to push you, and you have to just be really strong in yourself and not take it really. Just fight it back, fight back.
Yeah.
I like to say take up space, make some noise. That's what everyone out here is essentially doing in one way or another, is taking up space and making noise. So own your own in that sense.
Sorry, I just saw our merch guy in short shorts.
He walked by and we are selling these small booty shorts on this tour, and he is wearing them right now.
You want to get on camera?
Yeah, just coming out of Cameron. I was trying to keep a straight face.
He really needs to do laundry.
I promise.
Oh.
Wait, do you have some in my size, or?
We do. Cameron?
Right here.
Available now. If you're at the show, catch them on tour. 2 pairs left, selling fast.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so
I almost cried. Anyway, my tip is sign up for a school of rock near you if you are close to one, because it's an after school, an extracurricular thing, and you learn how to practice your instrument and all that. So that's where we learned. That's where we all met, and that's where we started to really hone what we were learning how to do: drums, bass, guitar, all that stuff. So I also work there. So.
It's a great resource too to meet other powerful women around you that are also playing music, and you can uplift them and they'll uplift you, and everybody's just working together. And there's tons of musicians there, but it's awesome. It's sometimes hard to find girls that play instruments, and School of Rock is a great resource for that because it's so open and welcoming to literally anybody. Yeah. They're never going to push you back. School of Rock is always going to bring you up.
Yeah.
The spirit of punk is really driven by that political message you guys tend to tackle, especially in the Punch a Nazi. That's my favorite song. Some bands are kind of forgetting about that message and the spirit. What makes you guys want to continue to drive those hard-hitting messages home?
What makes us want to keep driving those in is the fact that things keep happening. The same thing that we sang about when we wrote that song however many years ago at this point, it's still happening.
And just in different ways too. It's just like that same anger is still continuing. It still keeps getting passed on. Like whether it's Nazis outright marching in the streets, which is still happening, or it's like reproductive rights being taken away. You know, like it's just that anger still stays with us. We still want to speak out against it, and we still want to have passion about it. And I think that's why we keep talking about it, because it's just like it affects us so much. We see people being affected by it all the time too, and we don't ever want to let that go. We don't ever want to like stop using our platform to speak up about it.
Have you had any really good fan interactions so far, whether it's at the merge table, anything, or catching shows after? Does anyone kind of like recognize you guys when you're watching the shows afterwards in the pit, stuff like that?
Kind of.
When I crowd surfed, they were like, "You crowd surfed right over my head." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I did.
There's been a couple nights on this tour where we've gotten like overwhelming amounts of like fan art and letters.
We got these little necklaces.
Yeah,
Somebody brought us these really cute necklaces. Somebody made them for us, like in all of our little colors.
Yeah.
And I was like, my heart. I love it.
It's so cute.
We've been getting rats.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have 3 rats. They're all getting them
Not
from
like ones.
Amazon.
Yeah.
And so they're all like the same rat.
People keep bringing us, little stuffed rats.
Not real ones.
Somebody made hand embroidered little rat pins. Those were so cute. We have those like patches.
Little bracelets.
Oh yeah, they have just like fans are the coolest. They're bringing us all these cute presents.
Pastries and snacks.
Oh yeah, we got pastries.
We have tons of letters. I just found one in my purse this morning, and I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh God, that's what that is."
That's what that is. It's just so cool, and it's like to not only see them at the merch table, but see their posts about us after the show, and like see what they, have to say about us that they didn't say to our face. It's just like super cute, It's
We
like
also did have fans that met because of us. They got engaged during our set, during one of our shows. One of them proposed to the other, and they originally met because they were fans of Dalskin. And I was just like, what the heck?
Yeah,
That
I
is
know. What's
like,
going
wow,
on? Yeah.
really? It was really cool. It was
absolutely insane.
cool. Yeah.
And then I gotta ask, what was the inspiration or what was the story behind the hair color theme? Because I love
It happened out of nowhere. Yeah, Alex had
I
hair.
had like red hair in middle school and like blue streaks when we started the band, and it just kind of, I don't know, it was cool. I
And
was
then
like,
Megan
yeah,
had
let's
black
do it.
hair and then went red, and then was it you or me that did our hair first?
I think I was last.
Yeah, I did.
last.
I did green because I was like, I don't know what else to do. And then
I just always wanted pink hair, and my parents wouldn't let me have pink hair until I started a band, and then they were like, okay, I guess you can have pink hair, and I still really like it. So.
You guys have to like ask permission before you dye your hair again?
I
So you
felt
have to organize a meeting or anything?
I felt like I had to ask when I went blonde. I was like, guys, is it okay if I go blonde?
You're like, no, Sydney,
No one else is
can't.
rocking that color. Like, yeah, kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We just don't like having dyed hair, I think. It's just like fun.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know. I like pink hair.
Yeah.
There was really no intention behind it. We're like, this is just cool.
Now it's just like a happy accident that we just keep running with.
Yeah, it just matches who we are. I feel like, I feel like I wouldn't be me without my red hair.
Yeah. It's also fun, like little kids staring at you in public.
And you're like, whoa.
Like, why is that kid looking at me? Oh, because I have pink hair. Oh, right. That's what we do it for, the kids.
Yeah.
The children.
Just for the kids. Yeah.
In the supermarket.
I'm Megan Herring.
I'm Nicole Rich.
I'm Alex Snowden.
I'm Sydney Dozal.
And we're Dalskin.
Subscribe to APTV for more content from your favorite bands. I knew I could do it!